warbands.
It's the Agents of Nightvault!
And we're back tonight with brand new warbands.
Ooh, shiny!
It's the Troggers versus the OATHSWORN. It's Mollog versus
the Hunt.
The Hunt, yes, thank you, Pete.
Dum, 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 dum.
And, well, let's see.
And they're very shiny tonight because they've not been painted yet, so we are dedicating this.
Tonight's game is dedicated to Bryce, winner of the most recent Grand Clash.
Well done.
He did it unpainted, and that caused a bit of furore, and so we've gone naked tonight for you.
Yeah, and it's cold out here. it's not
It certainly
normally
looks
like
to be cold out here, Pete.
It's just cold, alright? Bit of stage fright. So we set up the boards. I've got Mollog, as you've probably already seen from my deck videos, and Robin's got the Hunt, and I was a bit torn already on my cards that I picked, but I'm going to keep them.
Okie dokie.
I'm not 100% sure. It could be a terrible idea, but I don't know.
I have to say, our preparation is a little bit down tonight. My wife slipped on the ice and broke her arm today, so my preparation has been a little bit under whatever.
But she managed to get to the hospital on her own.
I was about to say, but you know, I was going to say, but she's fine, and I'm sure they can get she can get taxis back from A&E, no problem. No,
Once she gets a taxi there.
Yeah. No, she's all good, and said I was allowed out to play. Yay. So here we are in the garage. Apparently she's changed the locks, but
but never mind, we've got a heater, we've got some tea. Oh, I've drunk my tea. Yeah,
my
God, we're all out of tea.
So we're a little bit underprepared, a little bit underpainted. This deck, as you probably, if you've watched the deck review, you'll see I have chosen pretty much all new cards. I don't think there's any. I've got one or two cards that aren't from any pre-existing sets, but basically they're from the two new boxes.
Yes, we had restricted ourselves from the Nightvault box or from Mollog or the Hunt boxes.
Yes, we did, and I just went, actually, just sod it, I'm just going to go for as many from the new boxes as I can. Whether that works out for me, I don't know.
And the Echoes of Glory, we also had those as well.
Basically, it was everything from Nightvault apart from the Eyes of the Nine and Zarba's Gits.
Yes, so if you're interested in the game and you think you might go out and buy Nightvault and you're wondering what you want to do, and you fancy the Troggoth and the Hunt and you want to buy all them and you want to know what you can make out of it, this is what you can make.
Pretty much, yes.
So apologies.
Yeah, well, there was a little bit of upset when I discovered I could take neither Extreme Flank nor Potion of Rage.
Oh, he was angry about that. He didn't need the potion in the end.
I didn't know, no. Right! Right. Unusually, I lost the roll-off.
We were shocked.
So I got to pick 3 objectives, but Pete got to set up this board in a very narrow Mollog bashing front. So I'm sure he'll lose. I'm playing Mollog in the next game. I'm sure I'll lose that roll and he'll be able to put them long.
Yep.
And
that's my plan.
And I will cry. So roll off to see who places first.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a massive amount.
Not masses, because you've got 6 and I've got 4.
And I've got 1 crit and 1 double.
1 crit and a double. So I need to roll at least a single. Or 2 crits.
2 crits and a single, right.
Shebang.
Okay, that's how it's going to be.
That's how it's going to be. And of course, the Stalag Squig doesn't get placed at the beginning either. He's not placed during setup or counted when determining finishing places.
Oh, right, okay.
I place him after everything else.
You're definitely going to finish before me then.
Yes, I will. So I'm going to let you place first.
Okay, now, how does it go? I'm going to put Jagartha here.
I'm going to put Bat Squig over there.
Now, I thought I was going to do Bat Squig, but somebody else has already done it on one of their channels.
Yeah.
So I can't do it now.
Ugh. Is that one of the
I'll have to do Bullets cannot harm me. My wings are making like a shield of steel.
Make like a
sorry, yes. Sorry, I can't ruin that, but you know what I mean.
Yes, that was Batfink, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Batfink, who is completely different to Bat Squid or Batman. Not any
Bat
of those.
Squid.
Yeah, Bat Squid,
That's
yes.
a terrifying thought of an amalgamation.
There's Olo.
I'm going to put the Spike Shrew. I'm going to put him there.
Okay. I'm going to put Dog Breath Pete Copper here. Sorry, Grawl there.
And here we go, the biggest model in Underworld so far, bar the Gargant, Mollog.
Oh my God! Can I actually set them up over here?
Can I set them up off board?
Off board, right. So I'm going to put the head claimer over here. I'm going to put my boss lady here, and I'm going to put Grundon here. I think it's all gone wrong. I don't really know how these guys work. But we'll see how we go.
Okay.
So let's see if I use the roll off.
No. Now I get to place the Stalag Squig.
Where's he going to go?
Stalag Squig. I'm going to put the Stalag Squig here.
There, hey?
Right there. So now we're going to show you our cards. Now I might regret my my sticking with the cards I've got, but there's one card in here especially that I want to use.
Okay.
That could be very, very useful, basically. Right, now it's time to roll, and I get +1 crit because I finished setting up first. Oh, nothing.
You need that crit. You need that
I
crit.
do need that crit.
No, it's alright.
No, I didn't need that crit. Well,
You did need that
yes, I
crit.
did need the crit.
You did need the crit. Well, it's going well so far. That's 3-3 losses for me.
Hooray! Okay, I think I am going to go first.
Okie dokie.
That possibly might reveal my hand, I don't know, but we shall see. So, my first activation. So, for my first activation, I'm going to attack with the Stalagskig. Just one hammer, 1 damage, onto, I think that's Ollo there with the bow?
That is Ollo with the bow.
Ollo with the bow.
Ollo is hollow.
Is he? Should probably go see someone about that. So here we go, hammer! No!
That's a good start.
Curses! So onto my power step, and I'm going to play Commanding Stride.
Oh,
And that means that I can move Mollog up to 3 hexes, but they must end on a starting hex. 1, a 2, a 3.
hello, Mollog.
Hello. Hello, hello. What's going on here then? No, sorry, that's something else.
I'm going to make a move action with Grundon here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I forget how speedy fast they are.
They are quite quick.
Tricksy little hobbitses. And power step.
Power step. I'm going to play Transfixing Stare.
Ooh.
Choose an enemy fighter within 2 hexes of a friendly fighter and place a move token next to them. I'm going to put a move token on Mollog.
You get back.
Well, it was a bit jammy to get that first turn.
So on to my second activation, and I'm going to charge with Mollog. But Pete, he's already moved. He's got a move token, I hear you say. Doesn't matter, he can charge anyway. And he's going to go a 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so I realised that I've left her dangling, which is a bit of a mistake because I want to use her.
You never want to leave her dangling.
No.
So he has moved, and now he's going to attack, and he's got his makeshift club, which is 2 hammers and 3 damage. So it is enough to one-shot. In fact, I'm not going to go after her at all.
Okay.
I'm going to go after the bloke you just moved. This
Can
man
you still
here.
reach him?
Yeah, he's got a range of 2.
Oh, I forgot that. Oh! I could get a support.
You will get a support, yes,
Yes.
but you will have to beat my roll because you can't be pushed back, or he
yeah.
will be dead.
Oh, I made an error of judgment.
That's unlike us to make
Yes.
errors of judgment like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 hammers. I need a crit. No!
Oh, it's normal services resumed.
Oh God, why? Why, Robin? Why do the dice hate me so very, very much? Of course, if you can't roll to hit, then when your warband's got a character who
hitting.
really is about smashing things, you are up a creek. I've got nothing else to do in the power step.
It's a nightmare playing you, Pete. Right, I'm going to play Haymaker
Okay.
in the power step.
I have nothing to answer that with.
Okay, and then I'm going to make a charge action in my second activation with Jagata to there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
God, they're so fast.
Yeah. And she's going to throw her spear. She's going to roll 5 dice.
Yowzers. And this is at the Stalagskig.
Stalagskig.
Okay.
Oh, boo!
Well, I can't stop it. Oh no, I
Okay.
rolled 2 dice.
Yeah, I've got to tell you what I had. I've got Peerless Fighter. Score this immediately if you roll 2 crits. I got
so
1.
close.
So near.
So you're near yet so far, and so what? Because my dice are sucked.
I know, but it'd just be really fun to try and score that. I think it's so hard to score.
That is a real hard one
Yeah.
to score.
Go on, then.
Now I'm on the defence dice,
Go on,
please.
then. So what did I get? 1.
You've got 2
Two.
swords and a crit,
2
so
swords
I
and a crit,
do
so
need double crits
Double
here.
crits, yeah.
Come
if you
on.
get double crits, I should be quite upset.
No, of course I'm not going to get double crits.
So it's only 1 damage.
Is it only 1? I thought it was +1 damage when she charges.
Oh, you might be right. I've really messed myself up then. It has +1 damage when, yes, you're right, it's +1 damage, 2 damage.
Stalagskig is
So I
dead.
get glory. I've really messed myself up.
You messed yourself.
Yeah, I've got martyred as well. Brilliant.
At least you got some glory for
That's
it.
true. I have got a glory point, which means I can play an objective. Not an objective, that would be cheating. An upgrade. I'm going to play Blessing of Argentine.
Ooh.
Argentine.
Argentina.
Silver on Gundam.
On Gundam, that's big blokey in the middle here, standing on
Yeah.
objective 1.
So he's now inspired because he has
Ooh.
an upgrade on him. He
Ooh.
now moves 5.
Now he's 5 and he gets an extra damage, I think, doesn't he? He does 3
Yes,
damage
does
instead
3
of 2.
damage,
But that's
yes.
it, he still only has 1 dodge.
Yeah.
And what does the blessing do?
The blessing is during an adjacent enemy's attack action that damages. Oh, he's not. Damages this fighter. The attacker suffers 1 damage, which would be great. Except I've just realised that
I'll one shot you anyway.
you'll one shot me from 2 away. From 2 away.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You want... Okay, so to my 3rd activation, and I'm just going to move the bat squig. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's that. I have nothing else to do.
So for my 3rd turn, I'm going to move Shond
Shond.
onto here.
Okay, and he's the bloke with the stuffing great whacking sword, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, you're going for a supremacy and I can't stop it, and it's all gone horribly wrong. Okay, so onto my 4th go, 4th and final activation. I'm just going to move the spite shroom. He only moves 2, so he's just going to womp womp to there. And that's my 4th and final go.
Okay. Well, on my 4th and final turn, I'm going to. So I'm going to make a charge attack with Olo to there. And I'm going to shoot the mushroom, the spite shroom.
The spite shroom ever do to you, eh? Schwartz. Oh dear.
Double
It would appear the dice hate us both in equal measures, for the most part. But yeah, actually
I was
a lot.
looking for a double, but not that one.
Yes. And into your power step.
In my power step, I've got nothing to do.
Okay, so on to the first end phase. That came around rather quickly.
Yes.
I went first, and I've scored nothing. I'm going to get rid of Earn Your Keep, which is kill somebody with somebody other than the Troggoth.
Okay.
Because I don't see them getting inspired anytime soon to be able to do, because they don't do anything more than 1 damage until they get inspired. I was hoping that I'd have some glory to be able to beef them up a little, but I can't. And of my power cards, I'm going to get rid of Great Speed, and if things have worked out different, I'd be keeping these, but I'm going to get rid of Spore Cloud, which is the one where you scatter two squares from the spite shroom. And then I'm going to keep my other 2 and draw up 1 objective and 3 power cards.
I'm going to bin. I'm not going to bin. I'm going to score. Quite a difference. I'm going to score supremacy, as you rightly predicted.
Boo!
I am going to bin Peerless Fighter because I've blown my Haymaker.
Yeah.
On that. I think it was a risky thing. There are a couple of other cards I think to get extra dice, but
Those were the best options you could have gone with, I think.
yeah, I went for it, and I'm going to keep the other one, and I'm going to play the Tome of Offerings on February. So she is now inspired. I think I'm going to keep this card. Yeah, it might be useful, so I'm going to keep that card.
Which card's that?
I'm not telling you, and I'm going to draw 4 new power cards and 2 new objectives.
Okay, so you've seen our cards, as woeful as they may be. It's time to roll for the 2nd round. 2 crits, a single and a double.
Just go home, I think. Oh, I'll just mobile the camera as well. Oh, there we go. What a surprise. I didn't.
Not a lot of much.
Yeah,
Nothing
okay.
at all, in fact, with that little knock-on. Oh dear. The dice have at least come to my aid in that respect.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's a good thing or not for me.
Oh, and oh no, I haven't got to do that yet.
So I'm going to go first, purely because I think I've got a chance of getting some glory if I can one-shot, what's his name? Grunden, who's standing right here with Mollog. So I'm going to take a swing at him. 2 hammers, 3 damage.
Oh my goodness me.
Or not,
Oh.
as the case may or may not be.
Right, I think we probably need to start playing Keyforge, maybe, I don't know. Something where there's no luck
Something
involved
where there's
whatsoever.
no dice. Yeah, no, there's still luck with Keyforge, depending on the cards fall out.
That's true, yeah, there is some luck, isn't there?
Fine. Now my power step, I'm going to play Fearful Visage, and I'm going to put it on Mollog. So if you're standing next to him, when you make an attack action, you get -1 dice.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's going to make it really easy. Is that forever?
No, just for
Just next term?
the next activation.
Okay. Right, I'm going to reveal Oath of Murder. Which means I get an additional glory point should I manage to take out Mollog at any point in an end phase.
The gauntlet has been thrown.
Yeah, but I'm still not sure I'm going to go for it. So I'm going to make a charge action. I'm going to charge with the dog.
Work, work.
1, 2, 3 around to there.
What did the poor dog do to you?
Well, exactly. And I'm going to attack. And I get -1 dice. I get 1 dice.
You get -1 dice because of fearful visage.
I get 1 dice.
Here comes the crit.
It's a crit. So
Okay, so here we go. Do I get anything? No, I get a shield. That would have helped, but no. So I take a wound.
yes. I'm not pushing back. He can be pushed back, can't he? He's not like a gargant.
Correct. Anything in your power step?
I'm going to risk playing the Tome of Vitality on Grundon. That takes him up to 4 wounds.
So he's got 4 now. So he can't be one-shotted by Mollog at the moment.
And it's your go next, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, and I'm going to play Ephemeral Form, which means the first fighter gets 2 dodges instead of their usual characteristic.
I'm going to play Determined Effort, which is +1 dice for the first attack.
+1 support, in your case.
Yes, +1 extra support. And on to my second activation. I'm tired of this, so I'm going to charge with Mollog. And he's going to go 1, 2 to there. Because both of those fights have 2 wounds, don't they? I do have a small chance of one-shotting both of those guys. I won't, but I've got a chance. So the first one, you get to roll 2 dodges, and I get to roll 3 attack dice.
Oh yes, because you've got.
So I'm going to go for. Jagathra first. What was 1 hammer?
I've got 1 hammer. Don't get a support. I get a support.
And well, that's it. Here we go. So 2 dodges.
A support.
Oh, support. So I'll push you back, shove you back to there.
Okay.
And then for the next one, onto Olo. Oh,
I thought you need hammers. Oh,
no,
no,
roll
swords
the
for this.
sword. Can't roll a anything to save me life. In fact,
I've got martyred.
I'm getting reamed.
You're not. It's well, I suppose it's 4-0, but
It's 4-0. And I'm not going to score any glory the way this is going
I
either.
can't
so
score any either because you won't let me score martyred.
I'll tell you what. Let me kill 2 of your people, and then you can have martyred.
I just wanted you to score 1, kill 1.
So do I. And I've got nothing in my power step.
Okay,
It's a stupid game.
I'm going to risk a spell. I think in your power step,
Okay.
I'm going to risk the Sphere of GHUR.
Yeah.
It's a gambit spell, and if I cast it, any fighter within the next... Sorry, it's an interesting spell, actually. The first attack action made by a fighter standing within 4 hexes of the caster has +1 dice. So you could cast it and make your opponent better if you pass it at the wrong time.
You could.
This spell persists until such an attack action is made or the caster is out of action, whichever happens first. So if we were in the situation where we had Quick Thinker and the attack... before it was banned, if you have some way of interrupting the attack, you would then get +1 dice on your attack.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know if there is a way of doing that, but interesting. I only realised that while I was sitting here. So I'm going to roll 2 dice, and I need a lightning.
Because Thedra is inspired.
Yes, and I've got. Oh, so she takes damage.
She takes a wound.
Well,
Takes 1 wound for the double crit. That's where the crits are going.
At least somebody can wound me. Oh, I need it. Oh, I got rid of my card.
Oh, this is the worst game in the world.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
I don't think I could have possibly held on to it, but I did get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah. What are the chances of rolling 2 crits though? Eh? That's like 1 in a million.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh dear.
Enough of this. This is a silly game. So I'm going to make a charge action with Grundon. I'm going to go. I wanted to go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to bring him further away from thingy, although he can still reach him, but to pull Pete about a little bit. But I'm going to have to actually go here because this has to be within 4. I actually read it wrong, and you have to be within 4 of the caster. I thought it was 4 at the time of casting, but it's not. It's 4 at the time of attack. So it's worth bearing in mind. You can't cast it
and then
charge
sprint somebody
in.
off. No.
Well, you can, but not. But it does limit the card's use for us actually.
True. You don't have to worry too much about Mollog because he's charged now, so I can't do anything else with
that's
him.
true,
So
yeah, that's
unless
true.
you do another 2 wounds to him.
Yeah, which would be foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so I've got 3 dice, 3 hammers. It's 2 more crits.
That's another 2 crits there. So the spike shroom is dead.
Well, I have identified that the best way to roll crits is to throw away the card which requires them.
Yep.
Right.
So you get another glory.
Get another glory.
Anything in your power step?
Yeah, I'm going to play Shee's Trophy because I can play that as a reaction.
Oh yes, you can.
And before my stealth attack, add a friendly fighter's attack action that takes adjacent enemy out of action, and then I can apply an upgrade. It's pointless, but I think I can't remember because I didn't do the prep today. I think I've got a card in there. If I've got 3 upgrades, I can I can score it. So I'm going to put that on Grundon, even though it's largely pointless.
Grundon has charge, so he gets a charge token. And I have nothing, so on to my third activation. As everything I've got is so absolutely woeful, I'm going to pick up a power card. Oh good, it's an upgrade. And in my power step I have nothing to do. Over to you.
Okay. I am going to bin an objective. I'm going to bin Dart Rewards for my third activation. It's the one where if I get everybody inspired, then I score. But I have to have at least 3.
Yeah, and it has to be everybody who's alive.
Yes.
And as I can't hit the broadside of the barn...
No, I was hoping you would winnow some out for me, which I'm probably not as much as you were.
Maybe you shouldn't bet on me hitting anybody ever,
no.
And then you'll do fine.
Okay, so I'm going to get a new card.
And in your power step?
My power step, I have nothing.
Okay, neither I, so onto my 4th go. And I might as well charge with the bat squig.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bat squig.
2 swords, 1 damage. Oh, there's a sword. Oh. Didn't roll any assists though, even though I could use them. And there's a dodge. I'm not even going to push you back. And I'm going to leave it at that. So anything in my power step for you?
In your power step, no. Nothing.
Okay, so on to your 4th turn.
I'm just going to make a move action with Olo. I'm going to make him 1, 2, 3 to there.
And in your power step?
My power step, I've got nothing to play.
Cool, so on to the end phase again. And I've scored nothing, and I'm going to get rid of everything. I'm going to get rid of all my power cards, which is Foul Temper, Horrific Stench, Tomb of Offerings, and Great Fortitude. And hopefully I will get something of some use in this last round. Over to you.
Okay, I didn't score anything either. I'm going to keep 1. I'm going to get rid of Oath of Conquest.
Ooh.
I just don't think I'm going to get
I don't think you
everybody
can get
over there.
No, there's some people sitting out at the back who've done barely anything.
Yeah, and I'm going to get rid of Oath of Murder, because I'm also not sure I'm going to take out
Murder.
in one go.
Murder.
I'm going to keep the other one, and I'm going to keep my 1 upgrade that I've got left.
Okay, so it's time to roll for the 3rd and final of the rounds. I get a whopping, so this is Mollog, and he gets... Ooh!
Crit 2 doubles.
Crit and 2 singles.
2 singles, sorry. And I got a crit and 2 doubles. I can see into the future.
I'm going to go first, again. And it's probably the worst idea to do again, but I don't care anymore. So I am going to charge, unsurprisingly, with Mollog. Here we go, turn 1, charge. He's going to go dumpy dumpy dump.
Hello.
And he's going to go swat. Jagatha, not Jagatha, what's her name?
You could definitely kill that. Thedra. You could
Thedra.
definitely kill Thedra.
I could kill her because she's taken a wound already.
Yes.
How's she already taken a wound? Oh, she's blasted herself in the face.
She blasted herself in the face, yes.
Okay, so here we go. 2 hammers. Can I roll a hammer now? He's missed every attack so far. No, I cannot roll a hammer.
Have you ever considered that this game might not be for you?
I think I get that feeling sometimes that maybe this game just hates me. And in my power step, I'm going to play Regal Vision to inspire Mollog.
Ah,
so even though he has charged once, he can charge again now.
Ooh.
Not that that's going to do me much good at all, but there you go. Okay. I'm going to win. I'm going to finish this game with no glory, Robin.
Well, in my first activation, I'm going to reveal Oath of Supremacy.
Yep. There's another 4 for you.
No, well, not necessarily.
Well, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to be able to. I just haven't got the people.
Okay, my first activation, I'm going to make a move action. So I'm going to move the dog to here.
For your first activation?
My first activation, yes.
Okie dokie. You don't want to charge with the dog?
There's not really any point, but I suppose I could do, because... No, I won't actually, in case you've got any sneaky do an attack when you've, like, my turn or something. Well, you can't have my turn, but...
No, I haven't my turn.
But because of the rules we're playing, but actually I don't want to provoke him into making an attack, so no, I'm not going to attack.
Okay.
It's a tactical move, that one. Don't do that very often, I don't think.
No, but you've got the room now to play around a bit, so...
Well, that's to block you from killing her.
Yeah. That's a good move. So for my second activation, I'm going to move Mollog.
you're going to move him.
I'm going to move
But
him.
then that means you can't attack with him, doesn't it? Oh, okay. Okay. You can't have ready for action.
Or maybe I cheated. Maybe I just went and dug it out because, frankly, I need it right now.
In theory, unless with cards, that would mean you couldn't attack with him.
Exactly,
Yeah, okay.
without cards.
Yeah.
So he's going to go 1, 2, 3.
I was asking because I wasn't sure, rather than because.
You are correct at the moment.
Okay.
With the information you have to hand.
Yeah.
So he's going to move to there. So I now score Longstrider. 'Cause score
he's moved
immediately when a
twice.
friendly fighter makes a second or subsequent move action. So I get a
Ding.
glory, finally. I'm on the scoreboard and I get another objective. And that's the end of my second activation.
I'm going to play Oathsworn Attack.
Ooh, what's that do?
It's +1 dice for the first friendly attack in the next activation.
Okay.
And I'm going to play the spell, Glimpse the Future.
Ooh.
If this spell is cast, choose a friendly fighter within 4 hexes of the caster. When they make an attack action, you can re-roll 1 dice in the attack roll, so I can re-roll a dice.
So it's a bit like a limited edition
Awakened Weapon.
Awakened Weapon, yeah.
Yeah, now interestingly, I noticed that the way these two spells are written is different. So the Sphere of GHUR says if this spell is cast, the first attack action made by a fighter standing within 4 hexes of the caster has +1 dice. Now we read that last time as the attack action within 4 hexes of the caster when the attack was made.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, Glimpse the Future, very much definitely is when the spell is cast, because it says choose a friendly fighter within 4 hexes of the caster.
Yeah.
Now it makes you wonder, should they have been written the same, or is this deliberately written differently? So
Yes.
that's right, because you could interpret that if this spell is cast, the first attack action made by a fighter standing within 4 hexes of the caster.
It could be
That's
that.
+1 dice.
Yeah.
So is it
if
the
the
first
attack is
attack
made
action,
when
or
they're
is it a
within 4.
fighter?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
so-
it's a bit woolly.
Yeah,
And that-
not used to that, are we?
We're not used to that.
So what
kind
do you
of
think,
thing.
guys?
So I think they'll probably FAQ it to be the same as the other card.
I think so too.
Because I feel it should go the other way instead, and I always get it wrong. So, so that's pretty much what
Okay.
I'm double bluffing myself.
So I've got to make a spell action though for that one. So I've got to
Yep.
roll 2 dice and try not to kill. Oh, I can't kill myself. That's all right. And I did get a
But you
crit.
do score it.
I do score it.
You have
So I can re-roll a dice,
Yep.
and I'm going to make a charge attack
In your second
in
activation.
my second activation. Again, I'm doing this all out of order. I'm going to make a charge attack with Thedra. I'm going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So she has now charged.
Okay. Batsquig, you're in
So
trouble.
she can roll 3 dice because I get +1, and then I can re-roll 1.
How much damage
She
do you do?
rolls 2 habits, just 3 damage.
3 dash. She is quite a hard hitter, isn't she?
Yeah, so it's 3 dice. Re-roll, and I can re-roll 1. I'll keep those 2 hammers. And I would like a crit with this one, please. I suppose I'll get one. So
2 hammers.
So you do need 2 dodges.
I've got- yep.
or a crit.
Yep. Batsquig rolls 2 dodges.
Oh,
so
you do need because I can't.
You can push me
I
back.
can push you back. Yes, you're right. I can push you back.
Whee!
Got a crit and a dodge. Nice.
So you can't even shove me.
No, I don't move you at all.
Nope. So on to your power step.
So my power step, I haven't got anything to do.
So on to my third activation. I've misread a card.
Oh no.
I have Potion of Grace, which I thought was remove a move token from Mollog. So I was going to play it on Mollog, remove the move token, and then charge with Mollog.
But it's an action.
But it's a reaction after a move token is placed next to the fighter.
Actually, you should have done it last time.
I couldn't have done it anyway.
No, because you didn't.
Because I
you've
had
got
to do the
glory.
move to get the glory. So that's that. So I can't do or score anything. So in my third activation, I'm just going to pass.
You can attack.
Well, I've got the
Knock her
squig.
off.
So my third activation, I can't do a lot, so I'm just going to charge with a squig. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, hello. I thought I assumed you were going to attack with Thedra.
No, there's no point. I can't kill her. I
Okay.
can't kill the dog either.
You could knock her off the
but
objective, but I suppose
it's not going to make any odds.
you can move.
I'll miss with the squig. There we go.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn. Nothing on my power step. On to your third activation.
My third activation, I'm going to make a move action with old Grundon here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Power step, I've got Naut to do.
Okay, my go. Fourth go, I'm just going to pass because I can't do anything. On to your fourth go.
I'm just going to switch Martyred for. You don't want to swap an objective? In case you can score
I'm
it.
not going to score
I'm going to
anything.
switch Martyred, which I still haven't scored because you read the. Whatchamacallit of somebody incredibly unlucky.
Yep.
And I'm not going to score that. And so that's the end of that. I haven't got anything to do in the power step.
So on to the end phase for the third time round. What did you score? You've got
Did I go
Supremacy? No, I did, but
You've
I've got
got
nothing.
anything, okay.
Of course I haven't.
I did score the Oath of Supremacy, which
Yeah,
means I
so
get
that's
4
more glory.
more glory. And because I scored that, I have now got more than 3. So I scored Frugal.
Very nice.
and I didn't score. The last one I just picked up, which is a worthy deed, which is taking somebody out with a characteristic of 4 or more.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to score against Mollog because you've only got one viable target there, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I put it in there. I didn't know how the game was going to go.
If you know it was going to be that shit, you wouldn't have bothered with it because you could have got everything else instead.
Well, that's a funny game. I'm a bit worried. It seems to me that not engaging with Mollog is the way to...
I think, yeah, you want to ignore him where you can. I mean, you were lucky the first phase because you had the card to put a move token on him.
Yeah.
Which gave me a bit of a kibosh. I mean, he can still charge after he's got a move token, but without... I don't know if you realised it, you probably may not have realised it, but you stopped me from getting you stopped me from getting the instant score for getting 2 moves, or the second move, or whatever. So that did me over there. And it was just all downhill from there. The fact that Mollog couldn't hit the broadside of a barn didn't really help me very much.
No, it's interesting though. 'Cause, I mean, I was lucky. I had martyred. If you killed somebody, I don't know whether that would make things better or worse for you. I suppose you'd have had some glory. It's that usual thing. You'd have got some glory rolling.
You probably didn't want me to kill anyone, even though it meant you didn't score martyred.
No.
Because I mean, what's the final score? It's not great. 10-1.
Yeah.
We haven't had a crappy pasting like that for a while, but I think the problem with I'm going to blame the dice a little there.
Oh yeah.
Because Mollog couldn't hit a friggin' thing. One of the other problems I had was I didn't get I got 4 upgrades at the start, and then I threw a load away, and then I had 3 or 4 upgrades the next time round. And with Mollog, because he only rolls 2 dice, you need cards to up his attack dice. So I can't remember the card where you
did do one
where you get +1
dice.
extra.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it's called now, but I did have that, and then I rolled absolutely pathetically.
Yeah.
And I think even possibly on the one where we equalled and I pushed them back, I might have rolled a hammer on that, not a sword, and I needed swords. But I did roll two assists as well, so yeah, I don't really know. I think Mollog's better when you've got more access to more cards, because you need moving cards with him, you need plus attack dice cards.
Well, we'll find out in our next game, because it's a whole... We're bringing all the cards into play. But I'd have to say I did find building that deck quite difficult, because you're right, you want to beat you, because he's not... I don't know. I'm interested to see. Avoiding Mollog seems to be the way to go, and I am amazed that I've got all of my fighters left on the table. I cannot believe that.
You and me both. Yeah, I'm pretty. That was a pretty poor showing. So we might have dedicated that to Bryce. I'm sorry, Bryce. I can understand if you want to release a formal statement to say that you have absolutely nothing to do with that game. That was a pretty poor showing from me. And I don't know what I could have done differently other than roll better. I think it was mostly rolling better was what I needed there. And maybe my cards needed to come out a bit different. I couldn't decide whether to get rid of my opening hand, because I had 4 upgrades, and 99% of the time I would dump that. But I had the card which moves him forwards. And I thought if I can move him forwards to there, free move, I can then move him further in, and then I'm right in amongst it all. But then you play the card which put a move token on him, and that...
One thing I might question is your placing of the static squig and your placing of those objectives, because you weren't playing for objectives. I've got 6 people.
Well, I thought if you had like...
I
completely forgot that you wouldn't have things like hidden paths and things, which is why I didn't put any of them down the back of the board in case you hidden paths something, because I wouldn't be able to get you.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring them up close, because then if you were going for them, I could still club you. So it was it backfired.
I wonder whether I was expecting you to put the static speak straight on an objective, because you can do that, can't you?
Yeah, I thought about that, but then I thought if I put the static squig here and you just stay over that side of the board or whatever.
I think I'm going to put him on one of these 2, because he's quite tough, isn't he?
Not really, no.
Well, he's got. Is he 1 shield? Is he 1 shield? He's not tough, but he can't be pushed. So
he's not tough, but he can't be pushed. But he has 2 shields, so he's not too bad. But he's only got 2 wounds, so he's not great. So I wasn't really sure what to do with him, and then you killed him pretty quickly anyway. In fact, I might have only rolled 1 shield when I was defending with him, but.
No, I think you did.
I can't remember now exactly. We'll have to look back at the thing, and maybe I fluffed up a little bit there, but I don't think we can learn much from that game other than Mollog needs more supporting cards to be good.
Yeah.
He looks great on paper, but he's not actually
awesome.
awesome.
Condition means that he's if you don't engage, then there's some frailty there, because the other guys aren't very good.
No, they're all one damage and stuff like that, and they're not awesome.
And he's not that great when he's not inspired, and he's not bad.
He's okay. He's doing 3 damage, but it's only 2 hammers, and I think that's the thing that kills him. And if your luck's like mine, and you can't roll anything at all, you need those extra dice.
You haven't got the freedom of movement quite so much while he's not inspired either.
Well, he can do one move and then he can do one charge. So you could possibly move him forwards into a position where you're more closer to more than one enemy, and then you've got that multi-creature hit.
Yeah.
So you could possibly move, do an attack, and then the next turn charge to get somebody else.
That's true. The multi-creature hit.
But the multi-creature hit's only 2 swords, and as we've
does it go
always
up when he's
found,
inspired? Does it go up to 3 when he's inspired?
I can't remember now.
Yeah, it does. It goes up to 3. It's still only 2 damage though.
But that's not bad, because if
No.
you're coming up against grots or sepulchral guard or things like that, that could be quite a reaper. But
Yeah.
I just couldn't roll anything really. So, wah. Unfortunately, the dice have followed me from the last
I
game.
was gonna say, I think
I've had some appalling dice rolls in several games in a row, and I don't know if that's just because I'm relying on 2 dice, and you shouldn't rely on hammers on 2 dice, but your chances of getting something on that is fairly good.
I find it quite hilarious that I rolled 2 crits twice.
Yep, after you got rid of that objective card.
Objective card, yeah, that was quite funny.
So I hope you guys didn't find that too bad. I mean, that was a terrible game, and I really hope next time round I can do better. So next week it will be again Mollog versus the Hunt, but I will be picking up the Hunt, and Robin will be picking up Mollog and his squigs, and we're going to be playing a best of 3.
Ooh, best of 3.
And as always, our Patreon supporters, they get everything a week early and ad free. So if you want to see that game, you can go and sign up, and you will get it right away. And only our $5 supporters get the second and third games if my luck can change.
You'll get the new go straight away, and then the next couple of games or game next day or next day or two afterwards. So yeah, it's a good time to join everybody. Yes, indeedy. And if anybody hasn't seen it, we did a little review recently of Versatile Terrain and the nameplates, and there'll be a link for that in the description below. Do go check that out. There's a competition there with a giveaway, and all our Patreon supporters do get a discount on that at the minute up until sort of March time, so worth it for that as well, possibly. If you pay like $2 or $5, you might save more than that if you want to buy several warbands worth. So anyway, hopefully next week you'll see some better dice rolling and a less sad Pete move. We'll see you soon. Bye.